Hi everyone, Quillfan here again. I want to share my crystals with you today. I've seen a couple of videos similar to this one quite recently and I really enjoyed those, so I thought maybe I should do the same. I am sitting on my living room floor right now to just get a little bit of this sunshine because I hope that you can see the crystals better in like natural lighting. Like that. So let's get started. I am pretty new to crystals, I have to say. I collected stones when I was about 10 years old, but it were crystals or stones like this one here. Like this. Oh my goodness, it's so heavy. And I actually can't remember what this is. So if you're a pro and you know, then please feel free to write something down in the comment box, because I actually have no clue what this could be. So I'd love to read what you think of it. So as I said, I collected things like that, but most of those stones got lost just during the time and like moving and things like that. So I'm not left with a lot of stones from my younger days. But I have a couple, and I bought a couple of newer crystals as well, and as I said, I'm going to show those. One of my oldest stones actually is this one here, which is an amethyst. And I have to say I am not that drawn to amethyst in general, but I am drawn to this specific one because it got a very deep sentimental value on top of its like original energy, because it was gifted to me by my mom when I was about, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10, and she had it for years before that. So it's been in our family for quite some time, and that's why I really adore this specific amethyst. So I really like that. Something I really loved as a kid as well were agates. So I actually had the other side of this specific stone as well, but I think I broke it at some point, so I'm left with just one half of this agate. And I really like it. And I have another agate as well, a slice of agate, and this one is like totally important to me, and I rarely ever leave the house without it. It's mostly in my purse, and it's this beautiful slice of agate. I really don't know if you can see it at all. I don't know if how I should hold it so you can see it properly, just because it's the most beautiful dark blue you could imagine. It honestly is looking like a lagoon. It looks so much like a lagoon, and I so love this. And I had it like for, I don't know, way over 20 years now, and so I really, really love that. I'm so glad that I never destroyed it. So this is my other agate. Another piece that I kind of took with me throughout all of the years is this stone here. And I don't know if you can actually see it that well, but there's gold in this stone. I mean, obviously it's not of a high value. It's not like you could get money from this stone, but I think I love how the way it looks. You can see there's this little gold in here. So beautiful. So I kept this one as well. And what else? What else did I keep? Oh, mountain quartz. And I really, really love this one. It lived outside in my garden for quite some time now. And I really love the energy that it has. It's so full of energy. So I really, really like that. And the last piece before I start with my like shiny crystals is this, a fossil. Isn't this gorgeous? I know it's not that special. I know there are many fossils like this, but I so love this. And usually whenever I felt like I needed something to represent the element earth, and I looked through my like crystals or whatever I had just lying around, I usually would go for this just because I feel it's so powerful. So I really, really love this crystal. This fossil. Okay, now I'm off to all the shiny stuff. And there is no particular order. I think I just show you whatever I can grab right now because as I said, I'm pretty new to crystals in general, so I don't know much about them, to be honest. I'm not one of those people who actually really know what to use a stone for, or how to meditate with a stone and things like that. As I am at my beginning right now, at my starting point, I'm obviously trying to figure this out, but usually I just bought whatever I felt drawn to. So I didn't buy stones for a specific reason, but I just bought them because I felt drawn to them. And usually afterwards I kind of look up the meaning or look up the things I could expect from the stone and stuff like that, which is quite illuminating at points because it's always like I'm always felt drawn. I always felt drawn to the stone that I needed at that point. So in retrospection, so it's still working, even though I have no idea of it as of yet. But as I said, I'm trying to learn, and I'll try to incorporate more stones into my like everyday life or like meditations and stuff like that. So I'm quite curious on or about where this journey will lead me to. So we'll figure it out. But long ramble. Let's start off with the stones. A couple of stones that are really important to me are rose quartz. I just love rose quartz. I've grown up with rose quartz. This one I had for years and years and years. This one I bought quite recently. I've grown up with rose quartz just at the corners of our house and things like that. So I really like this energy of the stone. So rose quartz for sure, I couldn't go without it. Another one that I bought, like I got yesterday, is this. And it's a blue calcite. And isn't this beautiful? It's this very beautiful light blue. And the thing about this is I had a book as a child, and on that book was a very, very, very small, like, I don't know, 5 millimeters, a very, very small stone of blue calcite. And I lost that, like, tiny, tiny little stone. But every time I'm looking at this one, I'm kind of reminded of the story, and it was one of those fables, so it got some message to cover. So I really, really like that. Gorgeous stone. Another light blue stone I bought is this one here, which is, oh my goodness, Chalcedony, maybe? In German it's Chalcedon. I don't know. Probably it's Chalcedony or something like that in English. I don't know if the camera can pick up the beauty of this stone at all, because it's like lace inside of here. It's so gorgeous. So another blue one. Another stone that I am so drawn to, like for all of my life. Like when I was very, very little, the one stone that I wanted to get every time we were around like crystals was this, which is a tiger eye. And isn't this just the most beautiful stone you've ever seen? I'll just have to warn you because you will hear this kind of sentence out of my mouth a lot of the time today. So I just love this. I have actually another piece of tiger eye as well, which is this one here. And this one is very old. I have this for years. So I just love those. Tiger eye. I'm almost out of battery, so that's why it got weird a bit. Okay, the last one was the tiger eye. And if I'm speaking of tiger eye, one other crystal that I'm really, really drawn to actually is falcon's eye. And isn't this beautiful? It's like this glossy, dark blue and black stone. And this is all natural. Isn't this gorgeous? And I actually have 3 of them by now. So these are the other 2. And I really don't know if you can see it at all, but this one has a lightning storm inside of it. You probably can't, the camera probably won't pick it up. But there's a lightning storm in here. There are lightnings. This is so beautiful. Okay, this is falcon's eye. And the third category like this, or the third stone fitting into this kind of eye category, is this, which is tiger iron. So there is a lot of iron in this stone, and it's so beautiful. It's all red and rusty. I love it. It's so colorful and shiny and beautiful. Just beautiful. And what will I show you next? Okay, I think I'll go with my fluorite. So here we have a couple of pieces of fluorite. This one actually is totally see-through. I think the camera won't pick it up again, but it's so beautiful. It's all this dark lilac, dark purple, and green. So gorgeous. And I have a third one somewhere here. Here it is. This one has black in it as well. I then have a couple of, I just grab a handful of hematite, like this. I love hematite. I've always loved hematite. I will always love hematite, I think. So love, 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 love. And what I actually really like about it is that I believe this one here is hematite as well. Because I know I bought my rune set is made of bloodstone, which I believe is hematite, isn't it? So it's so amazing how different those stones look. I can't get over it. So if I'm wrong, which I might actually be, please tell me so in the comment box below. I then have a couple of, again, I grabbed just a handful of them, of onyx. And again, it's the same as with hematite. I'm just, I love onyx. Always loved it, always will. There's a hair. I just love it. And I love the sound. Doesn't it sound gorgeous? I love onyx. Beautiful. Oh, what else? What else? What else? What to take next? I think I'll take the little sun here. So here I have an aragonite. Aragonite? Aragonite? Whatever. Aragonite in German. So it's a beautiful yellowy stone. It's my little sun. It's just happy. The stone is gorgeous. lapis lazuli. And this one is just extremely gorgeous with all its gold in there. I'm not like a huge lapis lazuli person. I like it, but I think one is enough. So usually I have one lapis lazuli in my collection and that's it. And I'm happy without it. And it's not focusing. I think now it's focusing. Gorgeous! Lapis lazuli. I then have, didn't show you my clear quartz. This is another piece of art here. Clear quartz. And I really don't know if the camera is picking it up or not. Because again, I can't see the screen right now. But it is looking as if it's snowing inside of this clear quartz. And it's perfectly clear just from here up. Like perfect. There's nothing in there. But just down there, it's snowing inside of this. Gosh, I love this one. It's so beautiful. Okay, jaspis. I have zebra jaspis, actually, which is this one. I love it. I can't say anything else, I just love it. As well as this one here, which is chrysocolla, I think, in English, chrysocolla. And I've talked to Kelly about this stone just yesterday because it's so beautiful. It's like looking, I don't know, looking at Amazonian jungle from a height or something, because it's this very, very deep green and almost mossy and very alive green, dark green. But you as well have spots of like blue in here. Or here, there's like a river down there, very, very small. And there are just very, very tiny bits and bobs of a rusty brownish color. And it's just so beautiful. I didn't want it to sing in here. I'm not singing. Don't worry. Okay, you can actually help me with this one, probably. Because I don't know what it is. I was gifted this stone and I believe it might be either aventurine or moss agate. But I'm absolutely not sure. So if you know, please tell me in the comment box, because I have no clue. And I'd love to know what it is. So it's this very dark mossy green again. It's not as shiny, but this might be just because of the treatment, I don't know. And it's just one color, so it's not like changing color or something. I love it though. I just don't know what it is. So please tell me if you know. Okay, my babies. Labradorite. Love those. I am so in love with those. I actually have two. Just look at these colors. Oh my goodness. It's just perfect. And I just can't stop looking. I just can't stop looking. They are so gorgeous. This is and each and every time, if you just change a bit of like turn it a bit around or something, it's so changing its color. It's love it. I have this one, and let's put it up here. And I have this one here. There's so much like golden shimmer in there. Gosh, it's so beautiful. I'm so glad. I bought both of those actually yesterday. I mean, I bought them a couple of days ago, but they arrived yesterday, so I'm just all over them. I so love them. They're so gorgeous. And the last thing is I mean, it's a stone, but technically it wasn't a stone. And I am all over this thing because of its energy. This is the most beautiful energy I have ever felt in my entire life. And it's a beautiful stone as well. Just look at this. Look at this. This, my dearest, is fossilized wood. And I'm just stunned. I mean, obviously, there are as many variations of a stone like this as there is different types of wood out there. So like cherry or bamboo or mahogany or whatever, yeah. So you really have very a huge amount of variations regarding this stone, and its energy is so beautiful. It even feels like, I know it's a stone, but this stone actually feels like warmer in my hand, just feels warmer than like maybe this piece of hematite. So it's just amazing. And I believe this won't be my last piece of fossilized wood. It's just stunning. It's so gorgeous. So that's it. That's all of my stones done. All my crystals done. Again, if you know what this is, or if you know what this is, please tell me, because I don't know. And I'd love to know. I'd love to see your collections as well, obviously, just as usual. Just one quick note of where I bought the majority of the stones, because I actually bought them on the internet, because there are no like real shops around where I live. So I actually ordered them, but the great concept of the shop I ordered them in was that they have pictures of each and every stone they sell. So you can actually say, I don't just want any kind of labradorite, for example, but I want this very specific piece, this and no other. And that's something I really like, because it makes it a lot easier to choose what stones you want to have. So I will link to that specific shop in the description box below, but I believe it only ships to, I think it was France, the UK, the Czech Republic, Germany, and I think maybe Poland. I'm not that sure, but you can see on their homepage. But if there is any, if you want to order on the internet and not just go into a shop, which I would advise you to do, I would, if there was a shop just around the corner, I would have driven there, or I would have walked there and just got inside and grabbed a stone and kind of felt its energy before I purchased it. But there wasn't the option for me. So if you have no option as well, but you want to order online, I'd advise you to search for a shop that has a similar concept like that. So that has like for the category of like maybe like fossilized wood, it has like 6 pages of photographs of different stones, and you can choose the exact stone that you want to buy, because I think that's just awesome. You really know what you get, and you really can fall in love with a stone, and you know you will get the exact stone you fell in love with. So on that note,